am I going mad?
One mistake's all it takes and this may go bad.
Laney, something huge just happened.
Didn't a YouTuber get exposed as a child predator?
No, not this time. No.
Well then, is it really that important? I'm trying to watch my gay traumatized yaoi.
No one's there.
No one's there.
No one's here. Somebody.
Lady, that's FNAF, the musical.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Never mind. This is important. I swear. Urbanspook just posted his final video in his analog horror.
Wait, what? No way, you're lying to me.
Yeah, take a look for yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just thought you'd wanna know, since you made 2 videos on him. And, to be honest, I'm low-key I'm low-key the only reason why those videos did well, and you're welcome. And I'm so glad that you're having me in this one. We get to talk about Urbanspook together, and, you're welcome. I know that those lines that took like years to send, but, we're like best friends.
Blender, get the fuck out of my house. I have a video to make.
Can I at least goon on your computer again?
No! Hello, my fellow dust dwellers, and of course all other forms of being. My name is Rainbow Slaney, and the rumors are true. Urbanspook released his final episode in his analog horror, The Painter. I know. I'm just as shocked by the news as you are. I was expecting at least 15 more episodes on the most intimate details on how multiple people were killed by some random-ass chuds. Truly a tragedy. We're losing a real one here. But since I'm your resident Urbanspook reviewer, I'm legally obligated to review the last episode. Then I'll be free. But before we dive into anything though, I want to remind the viewers at home to please not harass this guy. My intentions here are not to create a hate mob, I literally just want to critique this guy's work. I also want to give my usual content warning disclaimer. While this is just one video out of the whole series, the series is for a mature audience. It includes themes of geared towards both adults and children, and of course, plenty of girl. If you need to click off of this video for any of these content warnings, I completely understand. Please take care of yourself, your mental well-being is the most important thing, and hopefully you can find another video to watch and or listen to that is more suited for you. With that all out of the way, let's take a look at the last episode of Urbanspook's analog horror series, The Painter.
You're back! Montez Ford's on the scene!
The final episode is titled The Painter. It released December 31st, 2025, right before the new year. Since this is the final episode, to celebrate, I'm actually going to switch up the format for this video, giving my live reaction and chiming in every now and then to explain anything that I can't show or use in the video. Trust me, it's better this way since this shit is genuinely really vile, and if I were to have some of the audio on YouTube, I think YouTube would send a fucking nuke to my house. The video starts off with it briefly recapping the last video, with Mona Lanius being caught by police. She admits to taking part in over 100 murders and how she complied without resistance, being eerily cheerful and happy throughout it all. Glad to know even now she remains whimsical and joyous. In fact, she was so happy, she gladly helped police find the bodies of her other victims, including the body of Emma Riley and Sean Kane. During these scenes, we get more admittedly good visuals of both the contents of the victim and a strange setting that looks like the remains of some kind of cult or ritual of some kind. Put a pin in that, we'll get back to that. We then cut to a small breaking news scene where it once again states Mona Lanius was caught and denied a physical trial due to trying to smuggle a grenade in court. How the fuck did she even get the grenade? The video then segues to the interview John recorded with Mona, and I'm just gonna let my live reaction play out for this section because, oh my god, it's it's something alright.
So, Mona, would you tell us why you did the things that you did?
She looks so greasy, so nasty. Ew. Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy?
A reason for it all.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
Tell them I did it for fun. Don't tell them the truth. Don't tell them they made me do it. That it was all rigged from the start. Because
Batman, it was all rigged from
fun
the-
anyway.
Oh, fucking shut
Would
up.
they, John?
When you say that they made you do it, what do you mean?
I think you know what I'm talking about. As soon as I got here, they turned it off. And when I'm put into my cell, they turn it on again during the night. They have a machine, you know, deep underground. It's not as strong here, but it still works.
Mona, let's start at the beginning. What was your upbringing like?
I've already talked about the Helena place, John.
Yes, St. Helena Orphanage. Tell me more about that.
Me and Bill grew up there. We were like siblings. Not real ones, of course, unlike my real parents. But he was my brother. Got into a lot of trouble. Mostly me. For stitching small animals together, and for fucking that Baker kid.
Fred Baker, right?
Yeah. Fucking pussy. Fucker told on us. One time, me and Bill had the orphanage dog me.
Alright,
you know,
alright,
just for
alright.
fun.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I guess Fred saw it. Told the house mother. She was a bitch too. We made sure he never forgot what he did though. Even made the dog fuck him too.
Oh my fucking
You
god!
in adult life.
Let's just say, I always had a tight grip on his balls.
This is like,
He could slip
this is
out.
like the Vince V Pop version of a fucking analog horror.
Could you please stop doing that, or I'm gonna have to ask security to cuff your hands behind your back.
Oh, you're no fun, John.
Tell me more
As
about Bill.
I was saying.
He was the kind of kid. There was a sundown once. You know, one of them really red ones. I remember he pointed at it and said, "That's where the devil is." Then he took my hand and we ran towards it like two kids in the devil's backyard. Did we ever catch up? Damn, you tell me.
So, you and Bill stayed in contact all this time?
Not really. He decided to get his life straight. I didn't care for that shit. Guess we f***ed every now and then. He did whatever I told him. I liked ordering him around. Then things got out of hand, and you know the rest. Of course, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the machine and the statues they put out.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are these statues?
Could I have one of those?
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. For a second I was like, what is she talking? Oh, he's giving her a cig. Okay.
Sorry. What was the question?
The statues.
How
I don't know.
how kind of her to apologize.
I've seen them around. They're connected to the machine. Probably working as amplifiers of that fucking sound it makes. We even had one at the orphanage, and I'm sure that old pig put it there. He used to visit. I'm telling you, John. It's all been planned.
from the start. So, you don't take any responsibility for the murders you've committed.
Oh, yeah. I did all of that.
And you painted your victims. Was that before or after you murdered them?
Before. Most of the time. What can I say? It's that damn machine. They put it in the ground, and with sonic pressure they manifested a red man inside of me. He's the one who
Shadow!
makes me think.
It's me, the devil!
He gives me a face. And then
I'm here to tell you to commit sin!
tells
Come
me
with me!
to
Steal
go.
candy from babies and small businesses!
Trust me, they're all in on it. They've been using me as a host for years. Bill knew it. The whole fucking police department knew it. They let me get away with it every time.
It's all a government conspiracy. I didn't kill anybody.
Really didn't either. I'm not crazy.
You're saying Bill was in on it too?
Yeah, he was my little insider. Nothing I made him do was against his will, by the way. It was all consensual. Never here, nuh-uh. Well, except, you know,
Kill
You
yourself!
were denied a court hearing because you tried to smuggle a grenade through.
through my fuck yeah, I shoved a grenade up in
Oh
there.
my fucking
Bad the dog is better
god.
than I am. Would have gotten away with
I
it.
need this woman to shut up.
Big. Oh,
Was that something that the Red Man demanded as well?
nah. That was just a fun idea I had.
Where the fuck did she get a grenade in the first place? It's my fucking question. I'm so fucking,
You
like...
know, the convulsions of dying people.
Please! Oh my
The
god,
great
no.
life.
Oh, shut
And
the...
given the death sentence,
Shut the fuck up,
how do
actually.
you feel about that?
Kill
I'm
her!
alright with it. I wanted to be caught. I tried many times. But they just kept letting us do what we did. I'm telling you. If you think this is going to end with me dead, you couldn't be more wrong. It will get worse.
Okay, thank you, Mona.
Thank God she stopped talking. So yeah, she gets stabbed to death in her cell by other prisoners, a fitting death for someone who committed some of the most gruesome deaths. It's honestly really hilarious to me that Bill got shot and died from one bullet, and then Lanius gets stabbed to death like a loser. We are then informed that more and more paintings are being found across the nation, even after Mona's death. Forensic analysis confirms that the paintings are made by the same person, with the handwriting on the back of the paintings even being the same Mona had. Along with that, more and more people are going missing, they urge everyone to stay inside at all times, and then we get a slideshow of all the paintings that are found with screaming death metal music in the background. Ah, nah. What is it, 5 minutes worth of paintings? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking loud. That's loud. What the fuck? Honestly, haven't we seen this painting before? Wait. Wait, some of these names are the same too. What the hell? Wait. Or am I going crazy? Because I swear we've seen this one before too. Wait. Okay, this one's... Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, because we have seen this fucking name before. We have seen... It's just a different name with... Oh my god. Yeah, we've literally seen this. Oh, I might have to censor that. We've literally seen this one before. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. At least some of these paintings look unique. Like, oh Jesus Christ. Alright, that one is actually very unnerving. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we've seen this before too. Hold on, go back. Go back. Okay, I don't want to see this guy again. Fucking Shrek looking ass. This one. We've literally seen that name before with, wasn't it Infinite Maw Bruce? Infinite T? Like, we've seen this before. Like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no, they got to my boy Kurt Cobain. They got my boy Kurt Cobain, no! He's fucking dead! Oh no! Jesus fucking Christ. Oh fuck. Yeah, we literally... Hold on. Go back. Wait. We've seen this title before too. Didn't we just see this somewhere? Like... Am I crazy? Am I actually going crazy? Or am I just like... Or are they just reusing like names? Let me read these. Fucking Christ now. Can I? Okay, thank God. I was about to say. Can I please read? Infinite Tongue Terror. Yeah, we have Infinite Maw Bruce, Infinite Teeth Lilith, and Infinite, like, what was that? Infinite, like, Tongue, whoever the fuck. Jesus Christ. We've seen the long neck shit too! Oh my god. Like, I think they're just, like, reusing it at this point. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Can we stop glitching shit out? Head of Ned. Cool. Alright. Oh, Jesus. I can't see shit. Okay. Yeah, we've seen the second skin one, too. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure we have. I'm not crazy, right? Like, I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind. What did he say? I can't fucking read it. King of Ropes? That was... Yeah! What did I just say? What the fuck did I... So we've got 2 infinite maws, 1 infinite teeth, and 1 infinite tongue. Can we stop reusing fucking names, please? There's so many other body parts that you can rely on for horror. Like, holy shit. I couldn't even read that one, by the way. What does this say? Craig is something something. I can't fucking read it. The thoughts of... I can't even fucking... Who, Brian? Marble Hornets? Adam's Secret... We've seen the Secret Face shit, too! I'm not going fucking crazy. I'm not going fucking crazy. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going fucking crazy. Long screen. Holy shit, it's the Demogorgon from Stranger Things! Oh, what the fuck? Sleeping Beauty. I can't fucking read half of these. I literally... Diana the fuck... I can't even read that. I'm trying to... Okay, Sinkhole who? Andrew? Okay, cool. So, okay, great. I can't see the picture, though. I can't see the painting. Jigsaw Didn't we have a fucking Jigsaw baby in, like, one of the episodes, too? Like, what the fuck is happening? I love how we're just reusing shit. Okay, imposter friend. Oh boy, self-portrait. Here we go. Hi. Oh shit, wait, what? What? Oh? Oh, they're doing the fucking pose. Oh. Fuck, okay. And with that, that concludes Urbanspook's The Painter. And, I have a whole lot to say. So allow me to give you my honest review of this episode and The Painter series as a whole. Once again, I want to commend Urbanspook for sticking to his guns and trying to make a comprehensible series out of this. While it isn't perfect, as I'm literally about to rip this episode apart in a second, I do admire his dedication throughout the series. With that being said, this episode kinda sucks. I hate saying that because I absolutely see the potential in this episode, and hell, in the series as a whole, but I think this episode suffers a lot of things. One thing I specifically had a problem with is the writing. In the recordings, I literally call it Vivzy Pop if she wrote an analog horror, and this is coming from someone who has a soft spot for Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I think Mona's interview is uncomfortable, to say the least. While I understand the whole point is to make her this evil and unnerving character, I really don't think making her talk about how everything I told him to do was completely consensual, and literally talking about letting an orphanage dog have sex with her was needed to be included. Like, you could say she had Bill under her thumb without making everything inherently sexual from her end. Like, sure, it's uncomfortable, but not because it's scary, because it's disgusting. And I know gross out stuff is a part of horror, but there's a way to write it, and this certainly is not it. She sounds like what you'd read on 4chan at 3 AM, because at least Reddit has some standards. And it sucks too, because there are genuine moments that interested me. The part where she talks about her and Bill seeing the sunset is an example.
He was the kind of kid. There was a sundown once. You know, one of them really red ones. I remember he pointed at it and said, "That's where the devil is." Then he took my hand and we ran towards it like two kids in the devil's backyard. Did we ever catch up? Damn, you tell me.
See, that was interesting. I really liked that detail, and when she talked about the statues and the implications of a cult, that also really invested me. I really wanted to know more. This also leads me to my next point. The fact that this whole cult thing that the story is alluding to kind of just comes out of nowhere. As far as I remember, the only time we've ever seen anything adjacent to cult behavior or implications are in the episode before this where they go down to the sewers underneath the textile and paint factory, and possibly the episode titled Family with the background music as it sounds like a chanting ritual. Did we really need to go through 6 episodes of nothing before we got to this plot point? I feel like maybe 1 or 2 of these episodes kinda setting the seed and world building would have been enough, then have the other episodes alluding to anything related to cults more and more over time until Bill and Mona were caught. I kinda wish we got this implication in the story sooner, as it would make it way more interesting to watch, instead of it just being pointless violence until the very last few episodes. It also doesn't help that he supposedly was trying to make the ending unsatisfying and frustrating. Urbanspook literally had a whole Q&A about this, and he said that he purposefully made it that way. I'm not gonna tell him how to create his series, it's his fucked up child, but I also have the floor to criticize it. If you wanted to make a finale that was unsatisfying, what was the point of making this whole thing? I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to think that maybe this was, and hear me out on this, maybe this was about the paintings and art first, and the story second. And while that isn't a bad thing in this case, it's painfully obvious of how this was a mistake. Because the actual good writing in this shows that Urbanspook has some decent writing capability, and this series could have been great. Finally, I want to point out something that's been bothering me in the series as a whole, and that is, who on earth is converting these tapes? I think I may have mentioned this in my first Urbanspook video, but in the description of every one of these videos it reads, "I just started converting VHS tapes to digital and I found a bunch of tapes in the basement of my apartment complex. This was on the tape." And the number being different based on the different video. But we never get any clarification on the description anywhere about who this person is and why they're doing this. There's also the question of who these tapes were even made for, and why they were even recorded in the first place. Were they classified tapes? If so, why are they in an apartment complex and not at a police station or some kind of classified facility? And if they were tapes made and or recorded for the public, why include so many graphic and violent details? Usually officials and police keep most of that information under lock and key. It just doesn't make sense to me. It may be a small, simple thing, but you could do so much storytelling and world building with that information. Like, when the person found and digitized these tapes, are the nationwide murderers still going around? What if the cult made these tapes to indoctrinate more people and spread this quote-unquote red man that they talk about? And that's why the paintings have similar names and looks? Why am I trying to theorize and make a better story for Urbanspook when this ain't even that deep? I gotta give up, man. Overall, like I said before, if given more time in the writing room, I feel like you can make something that genuinely is really cool with this concept. However, due to the writing and the abundance of violence that makes the series almost laughable and not scary, it isn't. It all just goes to waste in my opinion, especially with the last few episodes of the series. However, I do encourage Urbanspook to explore his writing capabilities, because I genuinely think he could make something more comprehensible and satisfying to an audience if he really did try. But what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you somewhere in the middle? Comment down below and I may reply within 2 to 5 business days. As always, if you liked what you saw, consider showing your support by liking and subscribing. I've made it a goal this year to get around 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate if you stick around. And hey, if you were drawing or doing chores while doing this, I hope you did a good job, and I'm proud of you. Thank you all so much for watching, and that's about it. Peace, and bye-bye.
And do you wonder it happened so fast? I try my best not to get stuck into the past.